Last one. Hi YouTube, this is your daily dose of me and opening this Bloomburrow box. And we're back to 15 cards per. The Assassin's Creed box was only 10 per. All right, first booster. Agate Blade Assassin, Frilled Spark Shooter, Night Whirl Hermit, Glide Dive Duo, Mind Drill Assailant, Long River Lurker, uncommons, Mabel's Metal, Stormcatch Mentor, Otter Wizard, Three Tree Scribe. Oh, I love these creatures, they're so cute! Swam. Then we're on to the rares. Warren Warleader, Rabbit Knight. Whenever you attack, choose one, create a 1/1 white rabbit creature token that's tapped and attacking. Attacking creatures you control. Oh my god! This would be a hell of a white deck. Perch Protection. Gift an extra turn. That's crazy. Fecund Green Shell. Ishai Ojutai Dragon Speaker. Clement the Worrywart. Oh, Frog Druid! Oh, the art is so cute. I love this. It's so cute. Second pack, we have Sonar Strike, Conduct Electricity, Dazzling Denial. Is that a thrumming bird? That's crazy. Intrepid Rabbit, Three Tree Root Weaver. He's a mole. Add a mana of one of any color. Shrike Force. Otterball Antics, Stargaze. Look at twice X cards from the top of your library. Put X cards from among them into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. You lose X life. I'm impressed by this so far. Quake Tusk Boar. And now onto the rares. Vren the Relentless. As Ward 2, if a creature an opponent controls would die, exile it instead. Echoing Assault. Fountain Port. Ooh, I feel like this one's gonna be big. There's a lot of possibilities with Fountain Port. Lumra, Bellow of the Woods. Isabur, Vigilance, Reach. Lumra, Bellow of the Woods power and toughness are equal to the number of lands you control. I feel like this is basically a take on Quirion Beastcaller. When Lumra enters, mill 4 cards, then return all land cards from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. What? That goes hard. And Kindred Charge. Choose a creature type. For each creature you control of the chosen type, create a token that's a copy of that creature. Those tokens gain haste. Exile them at the beginning of the next step. So pretty. Kindred Charge. All right. Thistledown players. Might of the Meek. Early Winter. Longstalk Brawl. Junkblade Bruiser. Ooh. Raccoon Berserker. Consumed by Greed. Starforged Sword. Gossip's Talent. Brambleguard Captain. Mountain. To the rares. Iridescent Vine Lasher. Pyre Swipe Hawk. Whenever Pyre Swipe Hawk attacks, it gets +X+0 until end of turn, where X is the greatest mana value among artifacts you control. Essence Channeler. As long as you've lost life this turn, Essence Channeler has Flying and Vigilance. Whenever you gain life, put a +1/1 counter on Essence Channeler. When it dies, put its counters on target creatures you control. This is another take on Quirion Beastcaller. Thundertrap Trainer. And last, Valley Might Caller. Has Trample. Whenever another frog, rabbit, raccoon, or squirrel you control enters, put a +1/1 counter on Valley Might Caller. All right. Sky Skipper Duo. Dire Sight. Mind Spiral. Veteran Guard Mouse. Bumbleflower's Sharepot. Night Fisher. Huskburster Swarm. Burster. Seasoned Warren Guard. Fireglass Mentor. Forest. Onto the rares. Tender Wildgate. Swarmyard Massacre. Mist Breath Elder. Ant Queen. Ooh. Last one. Teferi, Time Raveler. Ooh, and it's a Planeswalker. Till your next turn, you may cast Sorcery Spell to Zillow Flash. Turn up to one target artifact. Ooh. Come on, man. Come on, man. Thornplate Intimidator. Seedpod Squire. Waxwane Witness. Sazakap's Brew. Ooh. Rust Shield Rampager. I could easily make a commander out of all of this. Hop to it. Wix Patrol. Brazen Collector. Stocking the Pantry. To the rares. Valley Quest Caller. Mr. Foxglove. Interesting. Osteomancer Adept. Ooh, dude, this card goes hard. Squirrel Warlock. Has Death Touch. Until the end of turn, you may cast creature spells from your graveyard by foraging, in addition to paying their other costs. If you cast a spell this way, that creature enters with a finality counter on it. I need to learn what a finality counter is. Season of Loss. Choose up to 5 pause worth of modes. You may choose the same mode more than once. Each player sacrifices a creature, draw a card for each creature you controlled that died this turn. Each opponent loses X life, where X is the number of creature cards in your graveyard. Ooh. Last one. Hugs, Grizzly Guardian, Badger Warrior. Exile top X cards of your library until the next turn. You may play those cards. You may play an additional land on each of your turn. Dude, this combined with a card that has landfall would go hard. All right, next pack. Savor, when it focuses. Savor. Bravekin Duo. Take Out the Trash. Finch Formation. Barkform Harvester. Patchwork Banner. Splash Lasher. Lily Splash Mentor. Frog. Overprotect. Plank. Wishing Well. It's our first rare. Thickest in the Thicket. Scrap Shooter. Raccoon Archer. The concept of gifting is interesting here. Squirrel Mob. Ooh, squirrel deck incoming. Let's go. Squirrel Mob gets +1/1 for each other squirrel on the battlefield. This one. Starfall Invocation. Destroy all creatures. If the gift was promised, return a creature card put into your graveyard this way to the battlefield under your control. All right, next stack. Banishing Light. Agate Assault. Dire Downdraft. Moonrise Cleric. Sticky Tongue Sentinel. Repel Calamity. Destroy target creature with power or toughness of 4 or greater. Ruthless Negotiation. Harvest Right Host. Rabid Gnaw. Time for rares. Whiskervale Forerunner. Domri, Anarch of Bolas. Ooh, spells you cast this turn can't be countered. Bro, this Planeswalker gotta go hard. Wah. Sunspine Lynx. Players can't gain life. Damage can't be prevented. When Sunspine Lynx enters, it deals damage to each player equal to the number of non-basic lands that player controls. Yo. Season of Weaving. Sorcery. Wick the World Mind. Rat Warlock. A lot of cards to sort through later. All right, here we go. Nettle Guard. Thought Shucker. That almost felt like a slur. Rolls up the tongue. Starlit Soothsayer. Pond Prophet. Sunshower Druid. Sinister Monolith. Sugar Coat. Oh, it's a little bunny gingerbread. Tidecaller Mentor. Oak Hollow Village. On the rares. Fountain Port again. Murmuration. Birds you control get +1/1 and have vigilance. At the beginning of your end step, for each spell you've cast this turn, create a 1/2 bluebird creature token with flying named Stormcrow. Kitnap. Aww. Tap enchanted creature if the gift wasn't promised. You control enchanted creature. Aww. Marrow Gnar. All rats have fear. Ugh. Dowerport Mage, Frog Wizard. A lot of Frog Wizards. Whenever one or more creatures you control leave the battlefield without dying, draw a card. All right, we got 4 left. Alania's Pathmaker, Tempest Angler, Nocturnal Hunger, War Squeak, Cash Grab, Shoreline Looter, Drift Gloom Coyote, Harnesser of Storms, Paw Patch Formation, lovely swamp. On to rares. Season of the Burrow, ooh, it's a mythic. Bellow, Bard of the Brambles. For the common good, create X tokens that are copies of target token you control. Then tokens you control gain indestructible until your next turn. You gain 1 life for each token you control. Ooh, I love token decks. That's going somewhere good. Dowerport Mage, again. Last one. Essence Channeler, again. Bat Cleric. That's it for that one. Everything is super cute. Can't really complain because I still feel like I won a bunch. Whoop, whoop. Kindle Spark Duo. Psychic Whirl. Carrot Cake. Heaped Harvest. Corpseberry Cultivator. Daring Wave Rider. Mouse Trapper. Vine Reap Mentor. Wear Down. Rares. Emberheart Challenger. Moonstone Eulogist. Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, you create a blood token. Whenever you sacrifice an artifact, put a +1/1 counter on Moonstone Eulogist and you gain 1 life. Valley Flamecaller. Sick art. Oh, Chatterfang, Squirrel General. Forest Walk, whatever that means. I gotta learn the new terminology. Last one. Marrow Gnar. Again, all rats have fear. Rats give me fear. 2 left, 2 left. We got 2 packs left. Okie doke. Pileated Provisioner. Bonebind Orator. Lightshell Duo. Polywallop. Cindering Cutthroat. Persistent Marsh Stalker. Short Bow. Blue Bunny. Coruscation Mage. Hunter's Talent. Rares. Mabel, Heir to Cragflame. Aww, Mouse Soldier. Other mice you control get +1/1. Wild Seer, Scouring Maw. Enchantment spells you cast from your hand have Cascade. I gotta learn the new terminology. Emberheart Challenger. Liliana of the Dark Realms. This is a different version of Liliana. Liliana's a squirrel. Whiskervale Forerunner. Mouse Bard. Whenever it becomes the target of a spell or ability you control for the first time each turn, look at the top 5 cards of your library.
You may reveal a creature card with mana value 3 or less from among them. You may put it onto the battlefield if it's your turn. If you don't put it onto the battlefield, put it into your hand. If you don't put it onto the battlefield, put it into your hand. Put the rest at the bottom of your library in random order.
All right, we are on to our last pack. All right, last pack. Warren Elder. Waterspout Warden. Scales of Shale. Lizard. Baker's Bane Duo. Head of the Homestead. Create 2 1/1 White Rabbit creature tokens. Thoughtstalker Warlock. Brightblade Stoat. Burrowguard Mentor. Damn, he's been through some seasons. Look at him. Honored Dray Leader. Squirrel Warrior. We are onto our rares. This is our last pack. Thornvault Forager. Scurry of Squirrels. Coiling Rebirth. Wick the World Mind. Again. Last one. Ow. Igra, Eater of All. Elemental Cat. And that is it for that box.